I'm back out in the lakes again today, and we're making our way up to Crag. Not sure if you can hear it, but it sounds like the farmer has got his dogs over there. And I've brought the 400mm with me, so hopefully we'll be able to pick them out later. But I am hoping that there's some snow up on Scarfell Pike, so that's the one shot that I want. If we get anything else, that'll be a bonus, but we'll go and see what it's like up there. I think we're going to go back to the GoPro. I'm walking way too much today. That doesn't look too promising, but hopefully once we get over here, we're going to see snow over that way. We're going to see the Isle of Man that way. If we don't, that's going to change everything. There's a little bit of snow and you can't see the Isle of Man. Okay. Just stop quickly to look back down onto the crossroads. All the mountains are like silhouettes. The ones closest to darkest, and they sort of fade away as it goes back. There's also a group of people there, there's 3, and I'm just going to wait until they're separated. Is that a quad bike? Maybe that's where the sheepdogs are. That might look quite cool with Scarfell behind it. Afternoon. There's a quad bike. I should have stayed there. Damn it. I got that one wrong. There was a quad bike, but it drove down to where I was stopped the first time. But I think I got it from higher up, and he had 3 dogs with him, so that was quite nice. It feels really blue. We might be able to get something with this shelter. It's got a opening on the front, so it might be better from this side. A minute ago it was in the sun, and you get the top of Crag up there. But I think some really moody weather is going to come in, so I want to get up to the top, and then we can just pick and choose from there. And then once we've had enough, probably going to drop down this way again. But hopefully once we get over there, we'll get the 400mm out, find a sheltered spot, and look over at Scarfell and Scarfell Pike. I've walked up a bit further now, and I've just been looking over at Scarfell and Scarfell Pike, and there was a little bit of light up on the tops, so I figured I'd give the 400mm a try and get it into my head what sort of framing we can get. And we can get from sort of Mickledar to just to the right of Scarfell Pike, so that bit that drops down to the corridor route. I'm not 100% sure it's worth carrying a 400mm for that kind of shot, but I think there's a little bit of clouds up on the top of Scarfell now. The other problem I'm having is it's really windy. Not sure if you can hear that. So what I've done is I've opened the tripod legs out really wide, and hopefully it's just a bit sturdier, and I'm just going to use my body to block the wind hitting the tripod, and that light's gone. I think what I'm going to do is head up to the top. I'm not actually going to go to the top, I'm going to swing around to the left, and we'll use them rocks at the top to block the wind. That's the top of Crag there. You look down onto Goat's Water, but I've done that loads of times in the videos, so I basically just want to go up behind these big rocks, because I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's a lot less windy here already. This feels like the right option so far. You can't feel any wind here. Now, we're going to use the 400 again, and Scarfell looks the best at the moment, so we'll give that a try. But I think I might swap over to 135 after that and go for a wider shot. Afternoon. How's it going? I've got the 400mm set up now, and I've mainly got it on Scarfell and Scarfell Pike. I've been here for about 10-15 minutes. I've been talking to a guy for 10 of them, but the light is sort of just hugging the tops, and there's like a line across the tops and it's in the shadow below it. So having the 400 is quite nice for that. And off on the right, I can't quite work out what they're called, but the hill's going back in layers and there's shadows and light spots, so that's working out quite nice too. I think while there's still some light there, I'm going to swap over to the 135 or the 24-70 and get a wider shot. The lighting conditions aren't great. It's really hazy over on that side, so I'm glad I got them shots before when that sun was coming through. I have a feeling today's video is going to be all over the place though. I had a few plans in my head for what was going to happen, and it just didn't really work out that way. It looks quite nice on the video though. But another nice thing about what's just happened is I'm not much of a people person, but I do quite like talking to people up on the mountains. You sort of, well, everyone sort of looks out for each other, and you have that little conversation, like, it's generally where have you been, and just general chit chat, and you generally find the same type of people, so the conversations are pretty much the same every time, but it's quite nice. Or when you see people, you just give them a little wave. So I don't know, that sort of cheered me up a little bit, to be honest, having that little conversation with that guy up before. So I'm just going to ignore everything that I just said, and while I've been videoing this, I've been looking at the back of there, and that sky looks quite nice on the picture. So we'll go for a wide shot over on that side, maybe get one of Harterfell. We've done that one before when the sun was setting from Conisnell Man. There was like a cloud inversion behind it. That one's actually available as a greetings card from adamkappa.co.uk if you want to see more of that. And you know what, I think it's just going to be a bit of a waiting game now. I have a good feeling about the light coming out. Yeah, I think the 135 was the right choice. I was just being stubborn by sticking with the 400. The sun has come out on the foreground, possibly around Hard Knot past, I think it's them hills. I could be wrong. First time for everything. Just went to get a picture for my Instagram, and I was stood on that rock getting a portrait shot, and there's a load of snow on the foreground. Well, on the bottom, I'll talk like a person. There's a load of snow on the rocks below me, and then as you make your way up, you can see all the sun touching the Scarfell range. So we'll stick on the 24-70 and get a portrait shot there. I've got this one set up on here now. I've got the 24-70 on, and I stuck on a 2-stop soft grad because when you look this way, so this is the rocks that I was on about. There's a little bit of snow scattered down there. Then off in the distance, it looks a bit like the sun is starting to set, which doesn't really make sense to me because I think that's about 2 hours away. But you've got Scarfell on the left, a bit too far away. I'll stick the picture on, and you got Scarfell on the left, Mickledar, Scarfell Pike, and then I'm not too sure what the ones are called on the right hand side, but they look quite nice. That's worked out a lot better than I expected though, and I'm glad I swapped over from the 400 because I wouldn't have got anything like that. And yeah, I just don't think the lighting conditions are quite right for that 400 today. It's quite flat over there, so We'll give it another try another day, but I'm not convinced it's a mountain photography lens. It's a bit too big and heavy, so yeah, it's just a bit annoying. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stay here for another 20 to 30 minutes and see if anything changes. I'm not that convinced about that side, although it does look quite nice on the camera. It's deceptive like that. Always looks nice behind you, but with your eyes, it's not that great. So I'm going to get a picture that way anyway, and get a few more on this side. So I hope you like the video though. If I get any more pictures, I'll put them onto the end of the video. And if you want to see more behind the scenes videos like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.